Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review. Today we're going to talk about a movie called Nightbreed. And if you don't know what Nightbreed is a great film. A film directed by a man named Clive Barker. Everyone knows who Clive Barker is. Clive Barker directed Hellraiser. He writes a lot of books. He made the Jericho video game. Anyways, he's done a lot of great things. But before I get to my Nightbreed review, I want to make a few things clear. Nightbreed is actually, a lot of people already know about Nightbreed. And critically, it did horrible. A lot of people just didn't get it. It was a very misunderstood film. Critics hated it. A lot of reviewers hated it. But since then, it's gotten a huge cult following among fans. And now, it seems that if you guys did not know, the DVD cut of this film is actually just the director's cut version, and it is not the full release of Nightbreed. It's not the whole film. When Clive Barker had originally intended the film to actually be a trilogy, but he ended up only making one film. Anyways, the original cut of the film was actually 2 hours. I believe it was actually 155 minutes to be exact. Anyways, recently, these people have found VHS copies of the actual 155-minute version of Nightbreed. It now seems that Clive Barker is now trying to get this version, the full version, extended version of Nightbreed, re-released on DVD, because the one now is not the full version. So, in order to help this happen, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can see. There is a petition that is out there that you can see, and that way you'll see this in stores. So, if you would like to see Nightbreed Extended Cut Edition, I believe they're going to call it the Cable Cut Edition. If you would like to see Nightbreed, the Extended Cut, at your local Walmart and on Amazon and stuff like that, if you'd like to see it, I'll put the link in the description below so you guys can sign the petition, because I would love to see that. Anyways, let's get to my review of Nightbreed. I'll be honest, this is my favorite Clive Barker adaptation. Anyways, let's get to the base. If you haven't heard about Nightbreed, let me tell you a little bit about the plot without giving away any spoilers. Anyways, so Nightbreed basically is, there's this world called Midian, and in this world of Midian, there's all these monsters and stuff, and all these monsters kind of live underground beneath this graveyard. And there's this man that keeps having reoccurring dreams of these monsters. He keeps having dreams of murders and monsters. He has a lot of dreams like that. Well, anyways, he decides that he kind of wants to become a part of these monsters. And, their breed, of course, is called, the Nightbreed. Anyways, he kind of wants to become a part of them. That's pretty much, the gist of the film. He's also for them, you find this out very quickly in the film, first 15-20 minutes or so. He is accused of doing murders. He sees a psychiatrist a lot. Anyways, he is accused of doing a lot of murders that have been going around in his town. Anyways, so he's accused of that. Anyways, that's the gist of Nightbreed, but there's so many more things that revolve around Nightbreed. Now let me tell you why Nightbreed is my favorite Clive Barker adaptation. The reason I love Nightbreed so much, one of the many reasons I like it, one of the many reasons I like it though, is that the costumes in this film look phenomenal. Just, the makeup in general, I believe most of it was practical effects with just a tad of computer animation on there. When I did a little research, that's what I found out. Anyways, there's just all kinds of cool creatures. If you haven't seen Nightbreed, you really ought to give it a chance. Don't listen to critics. It's just, I believe one of the reasons it did so bad critically is that it was marketed in the wrong way. I did a little research and I found out that Fox Studio tried to market the film as a slasher film. It's not a slasher film at all. If I had to tag a genre on it, it would be more of a fantasy horror with some drama thrown in there. Just a straight-up fantasy horror is what Nightbreed is. And when Fox put it out there, they tried to put it out there as a slasher film. So the trailer they released was it just looked like a common slasher film. Well, I believe it was rejected 12 times, and just movie critics just didn't get it. They just they, you know, Clive Barker wanted them to throw some monsters in the trailer, but Fox was like, no, we don't want to do this. Anyways, like I said, the film was just marketed in the wrong way, and critics just didn't understand the film. Very misunderstood film. Anyways, like I was saying earlier, the creatures in this film look great. There's all kinds of different looking monsters and stuff. I'll try not to say too much, but there's all kinds of cool looking monsters. The philosophy of this film and the backstory of like where the Nightbreed came from and stuff is also another reason why I like this film. Just the lore behind the creatures, and when you find out where they're from, that kind of thing. It's great. And I'll be honest, I have never seen the extended cut. I know the extended cut is available on VHS. I'm not for sure how much it is, but I know the extended cut is available on VHS. I believe there are like 3 different versions of the film. It's crazy how much stuff there is. But there's the director cut on DVD, which only is like an hour and 40 minutes, so you're missing like almost an hour of footage. Because what had happened was, whenever they released the film, Fox was like, we don't want the film to be 2.5 hours. You need to cut some of this stuff out. So he actually had to cut the film to a different ending than he wanted, so it kind of was against his will. Anyways, like I said earlier, Petition is in the description. Help me sign this. Just help this film get released. I know there's a lot of hardcore Nightbreed fans out there that would love to see a cable cut version of the film. It's a very underrated. Critics really need to give things a chance. They can't just knock things to the side just because they're a little different. I feel like critics are like that nowadays. If something is just a little different than the common media, critically, if things are just different, they seem to erase these things. If the thing's just a tad different, they'll get rid of it. Anyways, that's my review of Nightbreed. Sign the petition below. I'll see you guys later with another DVD review.